But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. Matthew 6:33. Good morning, my dear friend. It's me, Jesus, and I'm here to talk with you this morning. I know it can be tough to find time for me in the midst of the daily hustle, but I want you to know how important it is to me to spend this time with you. Remember when we were kids and couldn't wait to play with our best friends? It was the first thing we thought about when we woke up. I want our time together to be like that, full of joy and anticipation. I know life can be complicated. You have so many responsibilities, so many things to do. Work, family, school, commitments. The list seems endless, doesn't it? But I want to tell you something. You don't have to carry all that weight alone. I'm here to help you, to give you strength and wisdom. When you take a little time for me first thing in the morning, it's like filling up your tank before a long journey. You feel more prepared, more confident to face whatever comes your way. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. We can talk like old friends, you can share your joys and worries, and I'll listen with all my heart. You know, sometimes people think I only want to hear important or beautiful things, but that's not true. I want to know everything, from that small victory at work to the worry about a bill that's coming due. Nothing is too small or too big to share with me. I remember when I walked the earth, I saw how people got anxious about so many things. That's why I told them, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. That's what I want to tell you today. Let's focus on now, on today. Together we can face any challenge. When you take this time for me, you're not just talking. You're also learning to listen to me. It's like tuning into a radio. At first, it may seem like there's only static, but gradually my voice becomes clearer. Sometimes I speak through a verse that touches your heart. Other times it's that sense of peace that washes over you. I'm always here, always ready to guide you. I know it's not always easy to keep this routine. There will be days when you wake up late or have 1,000 things to handle first thing in the morning. Don't feel guilty when that happens. I'm not here to judge or make you feel bad. I'm here because I love you and want the best for you. If one day you can't have our time together in the morning, that's okay. We can talk on the bus, during a work break, or before bed. The important thing is that we stay connected. Remember the story of Martha and Mary? Martha was busy, running around doing chores, while Mary sat at my feet to listen to me. When Martha complained, I told her that Mary had chosen the better part. Not that Martha's tasks weren't important, but at that moment, being with me was even more valuable. That's what I want for you, that in the midst of all your tasks and responsibilities, you choose to spend some time with me. Think of it as an investment. When you invest time with me, you're investing in peace of mind, wisdom for making decisions, and strength to face challenges. It's like planting a seed. At first, it may seem like nothing's happening, but over time, the fruits start to show. Let me share a secret with you. I love these moments just as much as you do. Do you know why? Because it's when I can really connect with you without the distractions of the world. It's when I can show you how much you're loved, how valuable you are. Every moment we spend together is precious to me. Sometimes you may feel like you don't know what to say. Don't worry about that. We can just sit in silence together. It's like two friends sitting on a porch enjoying the sunrise. We don't always need to talk. Just being together is a blessing. I want to encourage you to make this time with me a priority. Not because I need it, but because I know how much good it will do for you. It's like having a nutritious breakfast. It prepares you for the day, gives you energy, but this food is for your soul. Think about it. If you had the chance to talk every day with the wisest person in the world, someone who could give you the best advice, comfort you in tough times, and celebrate your victories, wouldn't you take that opportunity? That's exactly what I'm offering you. I don't want this time to be a chore, something you do out of fear or guilt. I want it to be a moment of joy, of renewal. Think of it as a meeting with your best friend, someone who knows you better than anyone else and loves you unconditionally. You know, many people think they need to use fancy words or follow a script when they talk to me, but it's not like that. You can talk to me just like you're doing now. Tell me about your dreams, your fears, your doubts. I'm here to listen, to advise you, to love you. Remember when I fed a crowd with just 5 loaves and 2 fish? That's how our time together works. You give me the little you have, a few minutes of your day, and I multiply it into blessings for your life. Don't underestimate the power of these moments. Sometimes you might feel unworthy of spending time with me. Maybe you think you've done something wrong, that you don't deserve my attention. But I want you to know, there's nothing you could do that would make me love you less. I'm always here with open arms, ready to welcome you. Think of our time together as a refuge. The world out there can be noisy, confusing, sometimes even scary. But here with me, you find peace. It's a place where you can be yourself, without masks, without pretending. A place where your soul can rest. I want to teach you to see the world through my eyes. When we spend time together, you start to see beauty in the small things, goodness in the people around you. You begin to notice my presence in every detail of your life. Remember the story of the prodigal son? The father watched the horizon every day, waiting for his son to return. That's how I am with you. I'm always waiting, always ready to welcome you, no matter how long it's been since we last talked. I want our time together to be like a living water spring in your life, something that renews you, refreshes you, prepares you for the day's challenges. When you drink from this water, you'll never be thirsty again. Don't worry if sometimes your mind wanders during our time together. I know there are many things on your mind. When that happens, gently bring your attention back. It's an exercise, like a muscle that gets stronger with practice. You know, many people think they need to go to special places to talk to me, churches, retreats, sacred spots. But the truth is, we can meet anywhere. In your room, on the way to work, during a walk in the park. The most sacred place is wherever your heart is open to me. I want to teach you to live in the present. Often we worry so much about the future or get stuck in the past that we forget to live in the now. Our time together is an exercise in presence. It's learning to be fully here in this moment. Remember when I calmed the storm? The disciples were terrified, but I was at peace. I want to teach you that peace. A peace that doesn't depend on circumstances, but that comes from knowing I'm with you, no matter what happens. Sometimes you might feel like you're not doing it right during our time together, like you're not praying enough or reading the Bible the right way. But I want you to know, there's no magic formula. The most important thing is the sincerity of your heart. Think of this time as a gift you give yourself. It's a moment to recharge your batteries, to reconnect with what truly matters. It's an investment in your spiritual, emotional, and even physical well-being. I want to teach you to hear my voice amidst the noise of the world. At first, it may seem difficult, but over time, you'll learn to recognize my whispers in your heart. It's like learning a new language. At first, it seems complicated, but gradually it becomes natural. Remember the story of Peter walking on water? As long as he kept his eyes on me, he managed to do the impossible. That's what happens when you make our time together a priority. You learn to keep your eyes on me. Even amidst life's storms, I want this time to be a moment of gratitude. Even on tough days, there's always something to be thankful for. When you cultivate a grateful heart, you begin to see blessings everywhere. Don't worry if some days you don't feel anything special during our time together. Faith isn't about feelings, it's about trust. Keep coming, keep seeking. I'm always here, even when you don't feel my presence. Think of this time as an anchor for your day, something that keeps you steady when the waves of life get rough. It's a constant reminder that you're not alone, that there's a greater purpose for your life. I want to teach you to forgive. Sometimes it's hard to let go of the hurt, but when you spend time with me, you begin to understand the power of forgiveness. It's like a weight lifted off your shoulders, freeing you to move forward. Remember when I said, I am the vine, and you are the branches. When you remain in me, and I in you, you bear much fruit. This time together is how we remain connected. It's how you draw life and strength from me. Finally, I want to tell you, I'm proud of you. Proud of your effort to prioritize our time together. Proud of your desire to grow, to be closer to me. Every step you take in my direction is a step towards abundant life. So let's start this day together. Let's face what lies ahead with courage and hope. knowing that I'm with you every step of the way. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for being here with me. I love you, my dear friend, more than you can imagine. Have a blessed day.